Alright, well, everything is looking good. Getting everything all set up. So I can watch what's going on. There we go. Now I can kind of see everything that's happening, more or less. Yeah? Is everything working? I'm not sure that everything is working. Where's my avatar? Oh, there we go. Now it's kind of working. We're debugging here right now, which is fine. I like debugging. Anyway, we're speedrunning as Huntress in Path of Exile 2 because I have gotten really into this game as of late. I just think it's really fun. I think the first act is a lot of fun and I want to do more of it. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So we're just going to push the migrate button. The speedruns require it. I don't know exactly what it does, but I'm doing it anyway. And we're creating for solo self-found. We're just going to create a Huntress. And of course...
You are wild at heart and wild
I don't know how to spell my own name.
Oh, how the glory of the
Perfect. And we just go. The timer doesn't start until I get movement on my character. So we're just gonna start that as soon as I can move. As soon as this finishes loading. There's a lot of really neat movement tech to this game, especially with Huntress. So I just really like it. It's not quite like just shield charging type stuff that I've seen. Alright, and go. Let's see how this goes. This guy is just gonna get kind of stabbed by a zombie a little bit. It's okay, I stab the zombie back, and then it gives me a spear. You see the spear throw ability? We don't need that shit. We are never throwing this spear ever. We are taking this buckler. Even though I don't think parry... There's been a patch and I don't think the parry bug works anymore. There used to be a thing where you could use rake and stuff to like get crazy distance on Huntress and go really fast. But I don't think it really works anymore.
I swore I'd never wield one of these again.
We're just gonna do some roll cancels through these horde of zombies until we get to Mr. Big Zombie. When we get to Big Zombie, we murder him. I need to remember to just use my mana flask every now and then. Alright. Here he is. So we just go, and we just start stabbing him, really. Just dodge his really big and powerful abilities, and we should be golden, honestly. Use a health flask every once in a while. One thing we do is that when he gets his friends, we just kind of cast the whirlwind ability, although I got out of it too early. So this is like when if you're in it and you leave it, it explodes. Otherwise it like blinds enemies in an area around it. If I understand the thing correctly. So I just kind of wait for them to get kind of close, and then this might be my fastest movement. I don't have any like split setup or anything, so I don't know if that is any faster. But oh, there we go. Oh, we got some good stuff.
Please come inside.
Okay. Probably gonna be equipping everything I get here. I can kind of move a bit in this loading screen before it pops up, so I can kind of get to Renly before he has the quest available for me. Kind of. Almost. Thank you for that. We'll be using that. For you.
Looks to be a decent sort, that one.
Secondary, and then we're just gonna... cold resistance will do us some good here. I'm really slow at menuing, unfortunately, so that's where I lose a lot of time. But now we have disengage, which is going to be pretty funny. I didn't equip disengage. Okay, there we go. And we put that on there, and then we can start doing some funny movement. If I don't suck at it first. I'm still getting very used to moving like this. I happen to do that a lot where I just jump back from where I was going. I get the keys confused. With practice I'm sure I'll get better at it, but it takes a bit of a trick doing that. Okay, I think Vera is over here somewhere. There's a witch we have to kill in this area. And when we kill her, we can move on to the next area. That's not the area. Must be... This might not be the layout I thought it was. No, maybe it is. Bear's probably just barely down here. She's just a witch that is being cold and mean, so we have to kill her. It is what it is, but I mean, you know, I guess if you're me, there she is. We're just gonna go through her area, I think. And we restart at checkpoint to despawn all the mobs because the mobs get a little bit difficult when everybody's here. And then we just kind of hit her with a staff until she dies. I also like to turn off the overlay map. Oh, when she summons mobs, we do the same thing we kind of did with the Miller. Just get that, and then boom, kills all of them. Pretty nifty. And there she is. Get to the checkpoint, go up to the Grailwood. I mean, this is by no means a good time. I'm not doing super well, but I'm hoping that I can continue to get sub hour. I think in this layout, Erasmi is actually like up here. Nope, I was horribly mistaken. Good. I like it when I'm horribly mistaken. That means shenanigans are afoot. I think we just kind of have to go... Ooh. I'm making mistakes. See, what are you? Are you the hut? Perfect. And we just do the same thing. We respawn at checkpoint because we just have no means to kill enemies at this point. We just kind of have to deal with that. So there's a couple things. She gives us those mana and life flasks. Oh, I should use that. Oh, this is a bit tough. But yeah, the cold resistance will really help with fighting her because pretty much all her damage is cold except for these little balls, which I believe are chaos damage. Oh, a friend has entered the battlefield and we don't like that. I am not great at fighting Erasmi or Aragni. Not my strong suit. Ooh, yep, that's a death. Okay, no problem. That wasn't a great roll on like her modifiers anyway. If If I can just get this spawn, lightning explosions, I can deal with lightning explosions. That's not that big of a deal, honestly. The big problem with their ice areas isn't really that it damages me, it's more that it slows down my attack speed, so I just attack really slowly. And just, it takes forever to kill her. But that's okay. That's what practice is for, and that's we're trying to get better. You know? Nope, okay. I promise this is a speed run. It'll get funnier a moment after we figure this out. Even that's kind of okay, honestly. I just don't want to be inside her little bubbles of cold. They cause big problems. Where do you guys come from? There we go. Okay, and now we got everything we needed. Beep beep. We get Stomping Ground. Throw that on Disengage. And then things start to get funny. We're just going to put a point in Strength. And that's all we're doing. You see that massive skill tree? That entirely massive skill tree that is available? We're not doing any of it. Okay, there's a couple things we have to find in the Grailwood before we can move on. How do I've completely forgotten. So this is one, the Grim Tangle. That's the area we go to. That's like the next part of our journey, so to speak. There we go. You kind of have to get the rhythm right for this movement tech. It's kind of awkward in a way that I have a hard time explaining. You have to move your mouse a lot. But basically, Stomping Ground will just like murder everybody here. Oh, there we go. There's the Hooded One's tree. Okay, so now we have to find the Red Veil. I think it's gonna be over on this side. It's over by the water. I know. We're not going into Moving Bramble because we don't need to fight that dude. We're just making our way down. Yep. For once I did actually remember my layouts, okay? I remembered that's where the Red Veil was. Now, right now I should be entering the cemetery, but that's okay. I'm not a professional. I am just a girl on the internet. So in here we're looking for little like obelisks. They're called obelisks of rust, and they're basically just like rust pillars that we have to activate, and they we fight a bunch of dudes. And it can kind of be a grind to find them. I haven't practiced the Veil very much. They kind of spawn in like a triangle-ish pattern. Okay, there we go. Here's the first one. Hopefully we can kind of find the rest after this. So another fun aspect of Stomping Grounds at this point is that I kind of have to aim myself backwards to hit with it.
For folk who have already died, they've fought well enough.
So now we just have to find the other ones, and there's gonna be like a big boss by the third one we do. Okay, there's another one. So yeah, I just basically flipping enemies and they die. That's Huntress right now. Or maybe it's a lot of classes since the Stomping Grounds is just so busted. From what I understand, it's pretty much like the El Primo way to level up classes in this game right now. Is to... oh, hello. What a crazy drop. Oh my gosh. I'm messing up my movement tech all over the place. I am not paying nearly enough attention. There we go. Like I said, a big triangle. And we'll summon this. Move that for serendipity. But yeah, Stomping Ground just like chunks through this guy when I use it correctly. I've definitely not been using it very correctly. But even still, just like not optimizing it, it's still just chunking through this boss like nothing. I even have a extra strength I could put in. I don't know how long that's been there. That's fun. Oh, that means I'm level 4. Oh, I didn't have my flasks on, that's why I died. I forgot to equip my flasks. Well, this run is a mess, isn't it? Let's get those on there. They'll fill up, I think. I shouldn't have really even needed them. I just am bad. That's okay. Keep trying to push my whirlwind button, or oh, that's a problem actually. I don't have the mana with the mana flasks to support what I'm doing. I don't think I have the regeneration to like just do it either. Oh, this is really slow. This is embarrassing actually. That's okay. I'm just having a good time. I'll just do it like the slower way. There we go. Oh my god. I don't think anyone's ever died to Rest King this many times. This is... you know what? I can reset it. I think it's worth resetting at this point. We'll just delete that character and we'll just do it all over again. So migrate, boom, create, solo self found, and go Huntress again. And we'll just pretend that that first run never happened. Because it didn't, obviously. We're just gonna... just say it didn't. Just say it didn't happen. And who's gonna be the wiser, really? So it shouldn't be a problem. WASD, get ready with the start. Start time. And go. That's a little bit... I gave myself a little bit of a 1 second handicap, but that's okay.
glad to see another living. Now I would appreciate it if you could.
We're just gonna let this guy get chomped. We're gonna kill the thing that chomped him, and then we start going. That. Yeah, this one kind of wraps up and around a little bit, if I remember correctly. No, it doesn't. Okay, it's just gonna be the one that's gonna go to the right. Okay, that's totally fine. I feel like they patched out the parry. If people look at this and they're like, hey, you dumb idiot, why aren't you using the parry bug? I didn't think it was still in the game. I thought they patched it out recently, but if it is still in the game, then I just need to learn how to do it at that point.
I'd never wield one of these again.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna do the stuff I do know how to do. It works okay for me, I think. Okay, Miller. Let's see if we can do better.
So this is the sickness I was talking about.
We just gonna smack him until he dies. That's pretty much the plan. Stab, stab, stab. Just clearing out the odds when they come by. That's all there is really to it. Just kill him. Put my thing in.
At least your friend weren't here to see what you've become.
Well done. Please come inside.
Okay, it's better, I guess. You really want to try and get things sorted out while you can, so to speak.
What a sorry sight.
I'm Smith for you. There's nothing you could
It's gonna be disengaged.
against you. Anything take your fancy. If you find a
We're just gonna have to deal with it. We're not gonna be able to have the
Looks to be a decent sort, though.
we're not gonna have the staff or a crossbow to take on Bria. So we're just gonna have to spear her. Unless we happen to find a spear or a staff, like, on the way.
Numana's gone.
Just gotta remember to get used to... Oh, this is a very different layout, okay. So we're gonna have to just, like, explore a little bit. I don't know if I'm familiar with this layout as much. I think it means that Brea's over here. Yep. And as before, restart at checkpoints, clear out those mobs, and we're just gonna start stabbing. And when she starts putting the wolves up, we just... make a whirlwind and deal with it. She's honestly not that bad, but we might be able to get out of here faster. Where are we? Okay. We did get a crossbow for... Got a couple of crossbows. Unidentified though. Maybe we'll be able to find Scroll of Wisdom before we have to fight Arachne. Yeah, there it is. Because if we happen to find a scroll of wisdom, we won't have to like stab her. I can just use a.
Wait.
Right, this is right.
Once again, I really don't know where her hut is on this map. If I remember correctly, it was kind of, oh, there it is. Perfect. Just gonna kill you real quick and see if you drop the scroll of wisdom. You didn't, so that's fine. We're gonna respawn again. We'll just kill her with the spear. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh. This here was someone's home.
Oh, we will, oh, I already used that hook. Okay, perfect. Cool. I did not mean to pause the game there. Oh, I am dragging in all kinds of mobs I did not intend to drag into this. But they're part of it now. I gotta pick this up in case I die, because it's not unlikely. Come on. So close. Okay, perfect. All right.
Then don't discriminate. It twists witches and innocents alike.
Get me that stomping ground again. Oh. And just detach that and disengage. And we are online. So now we just have to go find the hooded one again, and the veil.
Time to find bigger game.
And the I can't remember what it's called. The Grim Tangle. That's what I was trying to think of. I think the Grim Tangle might be here, or the hood one's up here. I know something is up here. It's not the Red Veil. Red Veil only is near the water. Like, I haven't bothered to, like, memorize any of these, like, layouts yet. I kind of know them vaguely from running this a few times. So we just kind of have to... I'm going to be wasting a lot of time kind of exploring the zones and learning things. Oh, the Grim Tangle could be... This could be the map where the Grim Tangle is, like, clear up in the middle of nowhere. Okay, that's the moving bramble. That's Red Veil. The Wood Tree is probably going to be just over here if it's the area I'm thinking of.
Need mana. Hold on.
It might not be the one I'm thinking of, though. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I've no mana. Wait.
We're just gonna have to look around for a bit for this, for the tree. Yeah, it's looking kind of grim.
No mana.
Yeah, we're just gonna respawn at checkpoint because it's gonna be faster than trying to move across the entire map again. Get my swing of things back into place. I don't think Hoodwin's Tree's gonna be chilling there. Yeah, okay. Remember to refill my mana potions. And we just have to go. We're gonna be pretty leveled. No, not dexterity, not yet. We do have to put one thing in dexterity because our final skill, Rake, is going to be needing there's the grid tangle. Is the Huntress tree down here? Or is it in that block? I didn't really check. It could be in that blob to the north, honestly. I never checked. Oh. Oh yeah, that's just Arachne's hut. Oh, the Growlwood is one where I can either find everything all at once and it's great, or I struggle to find anything and I waste my entire time. Now we're about as slow as we were last time.
No mana.
Before. Oh my god, it was in this the little glob. Okay, well, off to Red Veil.
But by what foul means?
Should be fighting, or should be going through the cemetery now, but that's okay.
This place bears the wounds of war.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know where the obelisks are from here, because I recognize this pattern. I'll have to put it to test if I actually know this pattern, but, you know. It looks promising. I'll just say that much. The worst part about Red Veil are these little, like, spitters.
For folk who have already died,
Because they can just, like, gang up on you and poison you to death. Yep, there we go. And the third one is going to be actually like above, so we're going to checkpoint back to the other obelisk.
spirit still watches. Let it bear witness. Need more time. Wind's fury.
Perfect. Checkpoint over to there, actually. Nope, that was the wrong button. It's gonna be over
Need
here.
more time.
There it is. Oh, come on now. There we go. Okay. So we're just gonna kill Mr. Red Mist dude, or Red Rust King dude.
Need more time.
Hopefully better and faster than we were up. I did that thing again where I spent a point I shouldn't. I didn't spend a point where I should have. It's okay, I actually remembered to equip my mana flasks and health flasks this time, so I think we're gonna be okay. There we go.
Let your blade fall where it will. Your fight's done now.
So now we're actually gonna portal back to town. Well, I guess actually we're going to kill some serpent dudes, and then we're going to portal back to town. Buy some scrolls off of Una, and get spikes from Renly.
To the camp. I've collected these over time. What do you think?
Let's buy a whole bunch of them, because we can identify everything. Pretty much there's nothing bad right now.
A woman without a place to
Here I would
Take the ruined spikes.
take a look.
And we're just gonna sell pretty
Must
much
take a
everything
proper
here.
Smith to forge
Yeah.
runes like these.
And we're gonna type strength, or our STR, and we're gonna look for equipment that has strength on it. We don't have enough money for it though, so
Deal.
unfortunate. That's
If
fine.
you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
So now we go back to the Grellwood. And we start spiking a tree with the rune spikes.
What happened here?
Get back!
Oh my god. Annoying thing. Alright, spike that. And we checkpoint down to the Grim Tangle. Once we get into the Grim Tangle, we're going to activate the waypoint. And I just use it to warp town. So you have to talk to Una. It was like, we have to save this guy. And we go, do we? And we just warp back here, and she's going to help us unblock these routes. So we're actually going to summon her and then talk to her, and then we're going to reload because it's faster than waiting for her to get these routes out of the way.
I need more time.
And then I just have to remember how to navigate this place. Usually, from what I recall, you just basically go opposite of where you entered from. And that's where, like, the exit is. Pretty consistently. But maybe not as consistently as I would hope. It's so hard to see my map in this area too, so I have no idea, like, what I'm doing. Yeah, I think this is the way. Well, way to get me, like, immediately wrong. That's so funny. I can't help but feel like we're gonna be moving towards the druid, and we don't really need to fight the druid because this is like the only support gem we need. There are some gems that are nice. Like, if we get an extra one, there's stuff we could do with it. But it's not necessary, as this already does more than enough damage by itself.
I've no mana.
There are a lot of places too going through here that's like, that doesn't look like a way I could go, but then it is, you know? Okay, here we go. Once you start seeing the coffins in the routes, you're usually basically at the end. So there we go. This might be my fastest getting to the Cemetery of Eternal so far. Let's see how good of a cemetery it is. Okay, it's a Tomb of the Consort. This dude named Draven's wife is going to be over here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Or it's not, and I'm crazy, which is also a distinct possibility. And the moment we hit level 6, we're basically going to do some things. So we put a point in dexterity, and then we cut this skill gem into rake.
Need more time.
And we apparently nearly die. That's part of it too. But then we just move stomping ground over to rake, swap this over, and now we just destroy everything. Has to be disengage. I don't think this is the pattern of the thing I was looking for. Break is nice because it really, like, it dashes to, like, the next available enemy that you in the direction that you're aiming at. So you can kind of go flying. And there was a bug with it, which you could interrupt it with parry in a way that made it so you just started going way fast. You could basically just like chain it over and over again, and so you just like kind of flew through.
Time this tomb earned its name and kept the praetor's wife good and buried. Hold on.
Oh, this is a weird tomb layout.
Need more time.
Okay, once you find a hallway, you kind of just go.
Need a moment.
I kind of just go away from the entrance, following the hallways.
The hunt is on.
Until I can't anymore, and usually it'll get me there pretty quick.
No mana.
But I haven't seen this layout before, so... Oh, I think this is it. No, it's not. Okay. But there it is.
Need a moment.
Yeah, it's just really far away. Draven's is a little bit trickier, but once you know what you're looking for, it's really not that bad. Do some menuing while I'm here. I don't have enough to like warrant upgrading my items quite yet.
Hold on.
So you just kind of face tank her for the most part and kill her. Because nothing she can do and nothing that Draven can do from the summon is enough to like hurt you in any meaningful way.
Even your witchcraft couldn't save you.
So then you just take the cemetery and back entrance back and head on down. I'm gonna just... I can't work back there. Okay. I don't know how I missed that checkpoint, but whatever. I think we're just gonna go straight across the graveyard anyway. I mean, you see, like, if there's like an enemy in the far distance, this skill just like launches you across the entire map. And combined with Stomping Ground, it really just becomes a brutal killing machine. That's for... Whoa, where is Draven? Is it in this little pocket I didn't check?
Hold on.
I would say that would have been really weird. I'll check down here.
Hold on.
Okay, perfect. Oh, they were really close to each other this time around. I'm used to them being on basically opposite ends of the map. So the rule I follow for all of Draven's maps, or all of the, Draven's tomb, is I kind of I flip the map in my mind to be entrances at the bottom of the map, and then I go upper right. But I think this time I was gonna have to go upper left because I've hit a wall. So it's probably actually closer to over. Yeah, I think I see it.
Get back!
Yep, there it is. So that one was like, that one kind of didn't follow the rule I usually use, but that's okay. I like being contradicted immediately after offering something of advice.
To regret your intrusion
Hey buddy. So Draven is a bit more dangerous. There's definitely some attacks that I really should dodge if I can. Like Acidia's third blast will just kill me. And that attack, if I take it head on, will murder me. But everything else is like not a huge deal. I can just sit here and murder him really quickly too, by the way.
We as Mary are older still.
So now that we got both the key pieces, we can I guess at this point just like walk over, but I don't want to have to go through 2 loading screens. So this guy has like a big old monologue, and we're going to skip that by respawning at the checkpoint. You see that a few times. But he gets big and angry. And we just kind of have to... Same kind of strategy we've been doing. Mostly face tank him, dodge the attacks that are dangerous, and otherwise just beat on him until he dies. Oh, don't die there. So he drops a ring there that is used to revive the hooded one, but we don't need to grab it. So I'm just skipping it and going straight to the hunting grounds to try and get to some other places faster. Also, hunting grounds is usually like really good XP. So hunting grounds, I learned that all the like points of interest are on the walls of this place. So mostly what I do if I'm looking for like Freythorn or Crowbell, I will just wander along the edges. If I find a road like this, I'll probably follow it to get the Ogum village waypoint. Because like this road has 2 sides, and one of it is destroyed, and the other one is the next area. So I just kind of follow it until I get to that next area, and then kind of fill in the spots that I didn't get to. Okay, I think the top area was a bust. I'll just make sure and check this area up here. Make sure it's not like Freythorn. Aha, Freythorn was hiding there. We'll just take on Freythorn while we're here. Freythorn's kind of dangerous. It's infested with like weird cultists and stuff. But hey, what isn't? Am I right? I don't think I got this checkpoint, so I'm just gonna grab that real quick. Yeah, that'll be helpful later, so we don't have to have what like happened just barely. Oh wow, these ritual altars are normally really mean. It's like for this area we have to clear 3 ritual altars, and then a big ritual altar that has a boss in it. I don't really fully understand what the requirements are. I think it's kind of something like you have to do enough of the game to be like, if you were going into like, what do you call it? Say, the end game, you would be able to like have a fully functional character, if that makes sense. And so if you... So you can't just like skip it. There is an 80% category, but I don't know. I like the PTS it's called. Which no, I have no idea what that stands for. If anybody does know what the PTS stands for on the leaderboards, please tell me, because I have no clue. I would like to know. I don't want to be ignorant on this. But I have no choice because I tried looking it up and I couldn't find it. All I know is that from the rules it was basically like you have to like do all the stuff that gives permanent stat boosts. It's like killing this guy will give 30 spirit and then the ability and then like a nice thing. I can get like Herald of Blood off of him and then I will additionally cause enemies to explode in blood when I kill them. If I'm remembering Herald of Blood correctly, which it's entirely possible I'm not. I don't know this game very well, and I'm very new to speedrunning in general. But I am having so much fun speedrunning this game. It's kind of just been a delight. I'm probably just gonna look for the big ritual circle because it'll give me a clue as to where the other areas are. Is that big circle? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay. I hit the checkpoint to refill things. Okay. Well, now the trick will be finding the the trick will be finding the big circle then. I'm not sure. I know it's like at the edge of the area, but I don't know exactly where that would be. It could be over here. Never mind, this was an incredible spawn for Thraithorn. Like, I can't express how much of a not difficult Thraithorn that was. That was awesome. So we're gonna have to fight the King of the Mists after killing a bunch of his cronies. I really need to dodge these, these things. Because these enemies do chaos damage, and chaos damage really hurts. It hurts at all points in the game, but it especially hurts early game. There's the King of the Mists. He's a dude. We're just gonna bully him for a while. And once he gets to about a quarter of the way, he's gonna transform. There it is. Okay, there was a dude down there, but I guess he got killed in his own special way. So he turns into like a big tree dude. Honestly, kinda cool. A little jealous. I wish I was a tree person. He turns into a eldritch plant monster. I can relate in so many ways. So he does put some stuff on you.
I'll not make the journey home like that.
Yeah, that Herald of Blood, engrave, put on, activate. 70 fin might be slow.
Oh, please.
He's trouble, he is. But reckon it's the harmless kind.
And we're going to just teleport back over here and go back into the hunting grounds to go into the farmlands where we need to find Luna's loot. And then we're good. We're just gonna go straight to the farmlands. Oh no, we need to fight Crowbell.
Mine!
Oh, that's not Crowbell. That's unfortunate.
Need a moment.
We're about there at Crowbell's arena.
Wait!
Crowbell won't really take very long, honestly.
Need more time.
I mean, bosses with this build just don't take long in general. You just kind of melt them. Crowbell's a little funny about it though. Oh, I missed it, I think. I think it was all the way down. No, that's where the ritual was. Well, check that area. Oh, oh my goodness. Whoa, hello. Yeah, there's a big chunk in the middle that we just haven't explored because we don't need to. So I just kind of move around it in a big circle.
Hold on.
Yeah, yep, I was right. I was thinking that looked like Crowbell's arena,
Need more time.
but then I didn't check thoroughly enough. There he is. Here's the boy, Crowbell. We're just kind of, as you can see, he's just getting absolutely brutalized. And the best part is that we can just like hold down Rake and we just follow him the entire way. Just continually doing damage to him. It's not a lot of damage because he has like a lot of armor during the traveling stages. Like when he hits his threshold, like you can see, like hear his like the damage like stops dramatically. So he's gonna pick up the bell and smash his way out. And we just kind of still follow him with Rake. I've just been holding down left click this entire time and it's been great. Like the jump distance on this ability is absolutely crazy. That bell can and will just like one-shot you if you let it.
No beast alive can best me.
Okay, we're gonna do some... Okay, we're gonna head over to the thing. I have to be level 11 for all these. Okay, well when we get to level 11 I have new armor. Is it better armor? Probably not, but it is new. Okay, so Crowbell down. I have to find Una's loot.
Hold on. Need a moment.
Oh, this hay, so I think... this might be up over here actually, on this map.
Need a moment.
Not up here, no. Okay. So it's gonna be down this way, kind of off to the side. We're looking for an area that's a bit more, like, less farmlands and more, like, villagey.
Wait.
Is where her loot is. So it should be up here somewhere.
Wait. I need more time.
very good luck finding it. Okay.
Need more time.
I was trying to judge based on the crop that was like
Need more
to
time.
the right of the waypoint, like what seed we were on. And I think I have misjudged. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not too badly.
Bring it on.
I feel like this is the villagey area.
Need a moment.
Maybe not. There must be a different villagey area that Luna's loot is at. Because none of those seemed enterable. And also there's like a big wave. There it is. Okay. Note that down. If there's hay, just go straight down the road.
Nothing in the pack already.
Oh. Well, I don't need you, but I do need you. I
We'll thank them
won't.
for this, no doubt.
As usual, more strength.
Need more time.
And now that we have her loot and stuff, we can just kind of hop down the road.
Hold on.
And it'll get to be a point where we can't like progress down the road anymore, and that we just have to take like a little sideways area. I think we're getting pretty close to it, so I'm just gonna do it preemptively. Yeah. There it is.
Hold on. No
And then we're gonna get over here where there's gonna be like a big fork in the road. And we just go to Ogden Village. We're getting there. And then I found that.
I need a moment to prepare.
Kind of wide. I haven't seen the map with like that wide open area yet. Ooh.
Die, beast.
Oh, you might die. Have I died this run yet?
Stop the wound.
I'm just gonna kill this guy because he is too much effort to deal with. Just having a bubble of slow around everywhere you go is impossible to manage. So we're just gonna not manage it. Oh, that is not Renly's hut. I have to make some time to remember where it is once we find it, because this is highly irregular.
Need a moment.
Usually I find his little blacksmith shop in that little lower area,
I need a moment
but
to
it
prepare.
seems like that's not the case. Well, we can go fight the we might get to the executioner first, and that's okay.
Need a moment.
We can kind of fight him and then get the Renly's tools. Another thing we need to do for this to be a valid speedrun, we need to get those tools.
Need more time. Wait.
I feel like in all my experience, the executioner has always been in like upper area here.
Need mana.
Did I get any last?
No escape.
I've increased movement speed.
Great wolf take you, bastard! You had your chance to kill me. Now it's my turn.
Just making some upgrades before he came down and spawned in. If I was playing anything other than what I'm doing right now, I would pull him down closer to the entrance because then we wouldn't have to deal with these ads. But these ads just don't matter. Like, they're literally nothing.
But this were just as good.
I don't know if that is guaranteed, but it sure was handy. Okay, so we're gonna go to the ramparts, and then we're going to use the waymarker to go back to the village, try and find the tools, and then we'll go back home.
Bleed to dry.
I probably missed it, like, right down here. Yep, it was right there. Okay, so it's a big area. Then it's just right there. Okay, we're just gonna kill these dudes. Make a portal home. I think there's anything else I need to do. I am going to put brutality on the so Una gets her loot. Use that immediately.
I heard you had a few.
Then he gets his tools. Buy some more scrolls from Una.
Finn makes fun of my collection, but I think it's charming. Oh, I like this one. Stay safe if you can.
And then we just go back to the Manor Ramparts and then try to find the entrance into the area.
Need more time.
Where is this ramparts leading us, I wonder?
Hold on.
I know that typically... Is this just a big loop? Okay. So the ramparts are going to be like... The rampart entrance is, or the manor entrance is going to be probably... Well, it could be down here and then back up. I suppose. I should put more stuff into strength.
Need a moment.
Okay, it's going to be up and to the right somewhere. Like it has to
Need more
be.
time.
I don't want to go too high up though, otherwise I get to the gallows and we don't really need the gallows right now. Oh, I need to make that support gem. Brutality and great. I'll just make it do more damage. It makes it so you can't do any elemental damage with that, but it doesn't do elemental damage in the first place. It does like bleeding damage. So it's not that big of a deal.
Need a moment.
It's not a loss, is basically what I'm saying. Like, you don't trade anything for it, you just get benefits. But there it is. Go into Manor. And we're almost through. We just have to kill 2 more bosses. We have to kill a boss called Candlemass, and then Count Genor himself, who's kind of like one of the big bads, basically.
You're mine.
That's just one big loop, okay.
Need a moment.
Oh, I need that life mask, thank you. I saw... Yep, there it is.
Hold on.
We're gonna be going across this bridge like multiple times.
There's the tyrant in all his rotten glory.
Yeah, so this is Candle Mass.
First ones,
That's no
hear
statue.
our laments. Sanity recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows hover above us, in the corners, watching.
And we're just gonna brutalize him.
What sickness has come among us that so unsettles our minds? It sits poised to strike. Nowhere is safe.
I would normally just kind of like absolutely destroy him, but
Whatever it was, it's dead now.
so I need that heart. But I just didn't want to 14. Only level 12? Damn, I'm really, really under leveled for this area. Like, you expect to be doing these shenanigans to be pretty under leveled. But that was really, really under leveled. I didn't realize I was level 12. Maybe I'm not killing enough mobs on my way through places. Because I should be like level 14 by the time I fight Count Genor at least. I think 15 is the typical ideal. Then again, like, it doesn't really matter since this build just does so much. Like, these two abilities together do so much damage. We just kind of go back and forth in this giant mansion, looking for stairs that lead down. I'm not sure I'm going to be finding them here, though. I may have started going in the wrong direction. I speak too soon. Alright. Just gotta trust your intuition.
Need more time.
Kind of go back up this way.
Hold on.
Sorry, we're almost at the end. I'm kind of feeling it. Up there it is. Yeah, we just kind of go up that little side hallway and end up just fine.
I've heard enough of the beast.
Oh.
Fool's game.
And then while we're in this elevator, I like to do a little bit of like crafting. Just making some stuff better. Stuff that can't really like hurt to do, you know?
This interloper has the power we need. Kill her, and you shall have everything I promised.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
Go on then. Come and get it.
And then we just chunk through Mr. Genor, or Genor, and murder him. And about halfway through, he'll start talking.
Open the cage. Release the beast. Give me what you promised.
There's not really any point in fighting. We're just kind of like focusing on not dying.
Since you are too weak to do the job, I'll find someone who does. Goodbye.
And he says some very not nice things about his wife. Then he turns into a horrible wolf demon. But I mean, who hasn't, am I right? Already?
Grows colder. Agnar the Ruined. Agnar the Impaler.
So this doesn't, he normally doesn't do this very, it's very slow when he does this, for obvious reasons. But what can you do? I didn't think that he could, like, do that quickly, and so we just kind of ended up being in a weird... Oh, I might die here. Yeah. Ah, that's really too bad. That's really unfortunate. I think we'll still get, like, under an hour, but that was just really unlucky, honestly.
No noose this time.
So his wife and the beast are gone, and just now when he gets down to half, he's just gonna transform immediately. Which won't be very long from here. That was a weird, unlucky pattern, honestly. That's not something I've really experienced, is him going into that mist phase immediately. You know, sort of stuff normally like that blood dive, or that light shooty outie from the sword thing.
I will take out your heart and save its bite.
Oh, and he's gonna go. So this is where he normally goes into it, with my experience. Not sure if there's something I can do to kill him faster than I've been killing him to prevent this from happening. Or if I just have to be lucky. But either way, we're just gonna murder some dudes while he rambles on about something. About Agnar slaying again. It's whatever he feels like, you know. He's just vibing. And now he's dead, and that is time. So that's probably my second worst time so far since I've learned, like, movement tech.
Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment.
If I was moving on to Act 2, I wouldn't have killed Candlemass where I did. I think the thing you're supposed to do is go back up the elevator and kill Candlemass and come back and pick up the loot here.
Where has she taken the
Because the hood one talks for a long time, as you can see.
From the Vastiri? Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness. As you wish.
See, I think I'll probably do one more. Wow.
Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
I don't know what those are. That's pretty crazy. We have an identify scroll.
No telling
Secured
what this has
leggings. Seems cool. Sick. I think my witch and my other character would really like these, but oh well. Either way, I think we're just gonna go to character selection, and I'm up for probably just one more go at this. So we'll just delete this character, migrate all, and do Huntress again. We're gonna reset that timer.
Feral Asmirian, expelled from your mountain. You are wild.
If anybody has anything they'd like the character to be named, I'm all ears. I'm not above doing whatever. So let's see if we can get a better time than that. I feel like I can.
That were a lucky break.
Oh, I really started the timer way early, like a whole second early.
You're alive. I would appreciate it if you could.
That's okay.
Reach Clearfell. Find
Alright,
Nothing here
back onto
stronger than I dared
this.
imagine.
There is a giant zombie that needs killing, and I am the girl to kill him. Maybe we'll get better drops from him this time around.
I swore I'd never wield one of these again. No going back now. Take this!
I think both those paths lead to like the same area. Yeah, they do. That's fun. Wonder which one was faster. Oh well. No use worrying about it now.
So this is the sickness I was warned about.
Back to stabbing. Make sure I okay. For a second there I was worried I didn't get a fresh start, but I did in fact get a fresh file. Almost down. There we go.
One step further from home.
That's not my fastest miller.
Weren't here to see what you've become.
I don't think I can wield.
Please come inside.
You're worth the mitts probably. Better than nothing, I guess.
Best think twice before doing that here.
I didn't get to pre-move this time around.
There's a point you could channel your violence
Stis-
against this devourer, as Finn calls it.
Gauge.
We'd be indebted to you.
We're gonna set that to one. Maybe that'll help out.
Till next time.
Looks to be a decent
I
sort,
do
that one.
not have the money for any kind of shenanigans, so we're back to Speedrun Bira.
The wind howls.
Yeah, I did a small change to make it a bit more comfortable for me, and I think it's gonna work out pretty good. Oh, Devour's on this side, so I think that must mean that Vera's on the other side next to the Grellwood.
Wet.
Forgot to do that. Yep, there she is. Respawn a checkpoint. No, respawn a checkpoint. Thank you. Stab, 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 stab. Spawn, spawn, spawn. Stab, 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 stab. Activate. Continue to stab. Oh, that was, yeah, this is not a good. This is already a really bad run for me. Dying to Bira. I didn't realize I was in that circle when she got me. Oh no. It's okay. We'll get her killed. She'll be dead, and then we'll just oh, there we go. A long quarterstaff for okay. I'd have special medium mana flask. That's kind of incredible, honestly. Okay.
Need a moment.
Unfortunately, that was a really slow clear fell. We're gonna have to.
I need more time.
Well, I'll be.
Okay, I think Mia is just like up here then.
The hunt begins.
Yeah, just down there.
Need mana.
And we spot a checkpoint.
Oh, this here was someone's home.
Remember to do that. Oh, this is nasty. Wow, okay, I'm dying a lot. I can just restart it though. If I really want to. Ice Burst is kind of evil. Actually, and somebody who already has a lot of ice mechanics, but I don't really want to. Okay, perfect.
Nothing don't discriminate. It
Alright, you know the drill. We're stomping grounds.
twists witches and innocents alike. The wind howls. Need more time. Take this. Need more time. No mana. Wait. Hold on. I need a moment to prepare.
There's the Hooded One's tree.
Aye, it yet lives. But by what foul means? Need more time.
So we're just gonna try and find the Grim Tangle. I think it's somewhere. Unfortunately, I don't think that skill gen really does anything for us.
Wait.
There it is.
The wind howls. Wait. Need a moment.
It's the red veil. Good stuff.
This place bears the wounds of war. Hold on.
This is faster red veil than last time I did it, so that's good at least. Though I'm not sure where the obelisks are, unfortunately. Wow, a lot of skill gems dropping. Unfortunately, we just don't really use them.
Your mana's gone. Wait.
One benefit to having a build that like scales so hard on strength. Yeah, oh, I missed it. is that strength in this game like ups your life by quite a lot. So since you're like just using strength to fight, you get very, very high life by the end of this. Although sometimes it really doesn't feel like it.
Need more time.
Okay. To be more like online, but I've been tried this one before. So it's gotta be like clearer in the hell down here.
Spirit still watches. Let it bear witness.
Oh, there it is. Alright, already level 5. I just like to build this up so that it's a little bit extra damage.
Wait. Need more time. Need more time.
We need that, we need that.
Where it will.
Ooh, if I saw the work, that's crazy.
Wait.
Portal home. We have to talk to Una and get some, get quite a few identify
Welcome to
scrolls.
the camp. I feel. Please, take your time. Another for my collection. Thank you. Goodbye.
A woman without a place.
Here I would have. How's the here's what I got.
See what's here. Ooh.
A fine choice.
Well, that's one piece of gear that has strength, so that'll make it somewhat better. But then we can teleport back to the Grailwood, as per usual. However, and we need to just spike these things.
What happened here?
Oh, that's doing that. Teleport down to the Grim Tangle. Go in. Waypoint back to town. Talk to Una.
Who owned the Grim?
Waypoint back to the Grim Tangle. Summon Una. Talk to her.
Take him. Away with you.
Wow. Well, we'll try and make use of those somehow.
Need mana.
Those are like crazy good pickups.
Hold on.
Like, exhaust orbs are like insanely rare, so to get like that many drops of them right off the cuff, pretty dang good. I'm just gonna leave my mini map in like the corner mode like that because it's too hard to see anything on my map. Maybe I just have my map set up wrong, but I think maybe we go this way. Maybe I am wrong. I need to memorize these Grim Tangle layouts because I don't have them memorized even a little bit. Whoa, okay, buddy, what are we doing?
I need a moment to prepare. Need a moment.
Oh, this is the druid, isn't it? I don't really need the druid.
I need more time. Man or beast? What are you?
No, we don't want to fight that guy. Okay, there we go. We're back on the right track.
Hold on.
Okay, back in here. Already doing the consort, that's pretty nifty. Raven's probably on the other side then.
Wait. Back off.
Alright, that's level 6, meaning we get to do some fun stuff. Now we're just gonna follow these long winding hallways until we get to the area we need to go.
No mana.
This one I will be.
Need more time.
There she is. Kill ourselves, Nessinia. And
You will never leave this place.
we'll move on.
No escape.
My love, I call to you.
Sorry, Izzy, there's just nothing you can do on this onslaught.
Even your witchcraft couldn't save you.
Alright, so now we have to go find Raven's tomb.
No mana.
Oh wait, I know kind of this layout, I think.
Stop the wound. Hold on.
Okay, there it is. Honestly, not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Reckon it's time to put this draven to bed. Need more time. Need a moment.
It's gonna be another one of those. Oh, it's this area, okay.
Hold on.
Another one where it's gonna be like up and to the left of the entrance instead of up and to the right, I think. Well, I mean, yeah, it has to be.
Wait.
That's the arena right there.
Wait. I've no
Entrance will
mana.
have to be.
No mana. Wait.
You know, it could be like on the other side.
Need a moment. Come on. Wait.
There we go.
Something a wound.
Honestly, I need to kill, like, the good times are to kill Lachlan by 20 minutes. So honestly, I don't think I'm too much slower than I should be. Especially for really not playing this optimally. There we go.
We as Mary are older still, eternal.
Alright, and then we're going to. Oh, I hope I got. Okay, I did. That's good. Oh, nope, that's not it. Oh, well, this is closer, so that works.
Hold on. Bleed to dry.
Wondering why I have so many like health issues this game, and don't even have a pair of boots on, or a belt or a helmet. Explains why I'm feeling so kind of weak almost.
Hold on.
Oh, that's depressing. Oh, that's a shame.
Need a moment.
I don't know how to. Oh god, okay. This is starting to get a little out of hand. Lachlan should not be this hard. Like, really, really shouldn't be a problem.
Bleed out.
I wonder if martial tempo would be really good on this build.
Rest now. You're with your kin at last.
Yeah, again, not bothering to pick up anything really from Lachlan. I know it's like drops and can be money and stuff, but I don't really feel like I need that. Oh, ritual just right up front, huh?
Need more time. Need more time.
This is kind of an odd one.
Need more time.
Well, I can get the Aga village point at least. It's gonna be just right over here. There you are.
Need a moment.
That Fraythorn is up along here. I think we'll try and get Crowbar before we go into the Fraythorn, but if I could get the checkpoint, there we go. I'm just gonna travel back onto there. Strength, please.
Wait. Wait. Wait.
Crowbar could also be like literally right next to the entrance to this area. Oh, there it is.
No mana. I need a moment to prepare.
Alright, and now we just murder Crowbell.
I've been itching for a good hunt.
There's a bot that got in my stream, and I don't know how to, like, get rid of his comments, because I don't want to be advertising things like that. Alright. Maybe there's something I can do on here. Oh, I'll look it up later. I guess just somebody... Nobody clicked that bot site.
Hold on.
It's a scam and probably a virus. Lost time for it, but no, that's fine. I'll figure it out later.
I've been itching for a good hunt.
I'm very new to streaming, so I have no idea how to like stop, like how to delete messages if I can. Not that I want supreme excessive power or anything, I just don't really want bots to be advertising viruses on my channel. I assume it's probably out of the space because it would be auto-modded, yeah? That's my guess anyway.
There's no beast alive can best me. I need a moment to prepare.
Let's just try continuing down the road here.
Wait.
Oh, these crossbow guys hurt.
Hold on. I need a moment to prepare. Let's gorilla the hunt. My mana's gone. Wait.
It was just like straight through, wasn't it? Maybe what I was using to like gauge where things were wasn't as
Hold on.
solid as it could. There it is. Never mind. I'm a genius. I'm brilliant. I know exactly what everything is and how everything works.
Una will thank me for this, no doubt. Need more time.
Alright, well, we're just continuing on.
Need
We
more
gotta
time.
go into the crop circle area.
Wait. Need more time.
Oh, I probably can do that
Hold on.
from. Hold on. Probably OBS is where I do that, right? Alright, whatever. I'll figure it out
Need a
later.
moment.
It's
more
looking
time.
pretty wide open, so we're just gonna try going straight down to the side here to see if we can find Renly's tools.
Hold on.
Probably this way.
Need mana. Wait.
There it is.
I'll not make the journey home like that.
Oh. I'll make room in my inventory.
Need a moment.
Right.
The hunt is on.
Heading up to the Executioner.
Lead out. No mana. Stop. Just wait. Surely you.
No escape. Not this time.
Great Wolf take you, bastard! You had your chance to kill me. Now it's my turn.
Justice will be served.
I need to look for. When I go back, I really need to check and see if Una has better life flasks. I'm still on mediums, and I don't think it's gonna cut it.
Get down here.
You hosted a hand, but this were just as good.
Never her. This to spawn. In the meantime, we're just gonna say check you out, see you later. Good talk.
I need more time.
Waypoint home. Give people their stuff.
I think I've collected these over
These
time.
tired ears could use a
What do
tune
you
or two.
think?
No graders. Good.
Stay safe if you can.
If I'd spirit you or help a little, see, will you pay them a visit?
Here's trouble, eh?
Yes.
Not now.
I haven't done Fraythorn yet. Oh shit, okay. That's fine.
I heard you had a you.
I can just I hope the map hasn't reset yet. That would be kind of a problem. Okay, it did. So I can just zoom over to Thraythorn. Hopefully find
Get back!
well, I know, I just know, well, maybe Fraythorn will be kind to me. God damn.
You don't stand a chance. Hold on.
Okay, so we just need to find a few more rituals.
Need a moment. Need more time. Exiled, but unbroken. Something the wind.
Yeah, I'm still under the... No, not dexterity. I'm still under like the level for
Hold on.
this area, so well, we can check and see where. Okay.
Better left well alone.
Be like,
Need a moment.
it's not exact where the things go. What the hell? That was actually pretty precise, that one. That's wild. I can't believe I haven't found like a mana flask or a flask of any kind other than the mediums I picked up from Aragni. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, he laughs, and then we go down here. We say, "What you laughing about, bud?" And we murder his friends. As you do. That's a normal thing to do for friends, right? Is you murder them, right? Anybody? Oh no. A lot of apology cards to send out then. All these people. Oh dear. There are so many people in this one. Okay, finally. That's probably okay. I was basically out of health and mana stuff anyway. He's gonna be transforming pretty soon here. There it is. Let him do his thing. He gets a little angry. Turns into a dude. Perform more murder. Okay. Greater mana flask, that's something at least. I'll take the spear. And I'll take the exalted orb. Wow.
Tells me we've not seen the last of him.
I think I do want to talk to Finn. And get... Oh, well. I guess I have to talk to Finn at home. I had that same realization earlier, didn't I? Damn. Well, we can talk to... We can just go and, to the mana ramparts, use that. Herald of Blood, Grave.
Hold on.
Okay, I feel like I know this pattern.
Best gorilla the oats. Leave to dry. Hold on. No mana. Need a moment.
No, I don't. Okay.
Wait. Need a moment.
this way.
Hold on.
There you go. All right. Almost there.
Now to do with the tyrant, but stick his head on a pike.
Oh, okay. It's does this do?
Stop the wound. I've no mana. Need more time.
Let's do a bit of a loop, but we're still having to go probably this way. Yep, there we are.
There's the tyrant in all his rotten glory.
And candle
I need a moment to
mats.
First ones, hear our laments. First ones,
That's no
hear
statue.
our laments. Sanity recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows hover above us, in the corners, watching and waiting. What sickness has come upon us that so unsettles our minds? It sits poised to strike. Nowhere is safe.
Wait! Whatever it was, it's dead now.
I'm a little worried about not having like a proper life flask for Genor.
I need a moment to prepare. Wait! Hold on.
Let's try my last level up earlier too.
Wait.
Door. I don't need a door, I need stairs.
Hold on.
He's struggling a little bit for stairs.
No mana. Breathe to dry.
Here, a door, not stairs. I don't need a door, I need stairs. They're gonna be right here. Oh my god.
Hold on.
Massive time waste.
Need a moment.
Here, and then I think I just go like all the way up this.
Wait.
Up there it is. Oh my god.
I've heard enough of the beast to know feeding it's a fool's game.
This interloper has the
move your head myself.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna potentially go very poorly.
First one's higher.
Lead!
You dare mock me. Oriana, open the cage. Release the beast. Give me what you promised.
Alright, and then we're just gonna wait for Genor to do his thing, get angry.
You manipulative whore. How dare you abandon me? Of the whore I've given you.
There he goes. He just has to get his emotions out, you know? Oh no, not this again.
Winter's chill.
I hate this fog ability.
Through an endless night, they wither and tarry. Forsaken frosts, as cold as death, of Beir's misery. The pack won't forget. Desolation. I will take out your... solstice of pain. Chilling frost. I will take out your heart and savor each bite.
This is a little closer than I'd like it to be. Ooh. Not a good time, but it is my best time. So that's something.
If only for a moment.
We'll let the
Madness. It
we'll
consumed
let him
my
do
being.
his thing.
Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
From the Vastiri?
Yes.
Just let them talk and
Find
stuff.
her. Kill her. But first, please stop the madness.
As you wish. We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
Alright, and that was Act 1. I'm probably not going to do much more than that. I don't think I really have the time, and I don't think I have the energy to. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm probably going to leave it there. Hope you guys had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this. I'm probably going to try and stream this more and see if I can get my time down even further. 53, 34 I don't think is too bad for somebody who doesn't really speedrun, but I would like to get it to somewhere like, you know, like maybe, I don't know, closer to like 40 minutes eventually. My first ever speedrun was like 2.5 hours, and for Act 1, and I like, so big improvements, but still a lot more to go, and I'm okay with that. I like trying to do better and get better at this stuff, so thank you all for joining me, and I will catch you later. Now.